Good Saturday morning to you. Well, I'm out here going for a walk in my parents' neighborhood. Thought I would walk down to where I used to work. But as I'm doing this, I was thinking that today is the 4th. 2 days ago was the 2nd. And the 2nd of February is when I started this journey. And so it's been 1 year. 1 year since I first went and saw Dr. Woodman. 1 year since I first started dieting to lose the initial weight to have surgery. And here I am 1 year later, and I'm almost down 200 pounds. I think that's all right. So we're gonna go for a little walk, and I'll show you where I used to work. All right, see you in a bit. Well, I'm down here at what used to be Allied Universal Corporation. This is where I used to work a few years back. It's changed quite a bit since then. Used to be some very big containments that was in front of that building there that had dilution in them, which was made from caustic and water. That was used to make industrial strength bleach. We also repackaged chlorine for different places like water treatment plants, paper mills, and other things. And I worked there for about 2.5 years after I moved to Arkansas. And I really enjoyed it. Enjoyed it so much I wrote a song about it. I did. You want to hear it? You don't? I'm going to sing it anyway. Here we go. Allied, Allied, it's my company. Allied, Allied, #1 to me. We get there in the morning, leave when work is done. Allied Universal Corporation. Well, I stole the tune, but the words are mine. Bright sun. But yeah, had a lot of fun here. I got a lot of scars to remember it by. I don't know if you can see, but I got a scar on my nose. Received it one day because I was upstairs, up on the top up there. We were actually building the little porch up there, and what do you call that? Anyway, the supports up there keep from falling over the edge, and our phone was ringing. So I decided I would run downstairs and grab the phone, and as I was running, you probably won't believe this, but my top half got in front of my bottom half, and I fell down the stairs. And as I was falling, I took a little intermission. Halfway down, there was a shelf, and I caught my face on the shelf, hit the ground, and was in a lot of pain. Actually, I wasn't in any pain until I went to the emergency room and had to sit there a little while, and then all the pain kicked in, and it hurt. It hurt quite a bit. But anyway, well, hey, I may get in trouble, but this is where I used to work. Used to go up and down railroad cars out here, and it's just a lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. We'd load trucks over there, and used to have an office that set, let's see, right over there. These containment fields, well, they 1, 2, 3, 4 set here. Back over there is where we made the bleach. Filled these trucks up. And I haven't been over here in years. Yeah, I haven't been here in ages. Ages. Look at that. I remember using that. Water, vacuum, blow off, chlorine, caustic. And in here, oh man, this is where I worked. We'd have to blow off the chlorine the tanks that would come in, and we'd hook them up here and to blow off the excess. Then we would have to pull a vacuum on them and you know, check them out, make sure there's no liquid in there. Okay. I'm almost certain I've used that. Oh, right over here, these are the stairs I fell down. Came right down here, right there. That's the shelf I hit the ground. My blood may still be down here. Oh my soul. Spent a lot of time in these rafters, I guarantee you that. Wow. Right here was my initial station. We had scales right here that we'd roll the tons up, or the cylinders on, and I'd fill them up with chlorine. Then over here is where we had the big 1-ton cylinders that would come in, and I'd be down here, down in here in this pit, filling those up. One day I was down here and I was filling this place up, a ton, and all of a sudden I heard this distinctive noise. There's nothing like it. And it was the hiss of escaping chlorine. And I looked over the way, and we had a new employee, and he was filling cylinders, and there was nothing but a amber haze around him, and he had frozen in fear. Well, I grabbed me a breath of air. I jumped over the tons and ran over here, and I pushed him out of the way, and I turned off the chlorine and put on the blow off and everything. And then the only door that was open was this door here. And so I ran and I scaled over what tons were here. And as I stopped, I took a deep breath of air. But the problem was that was the only exit. And so the chlorine gas had come this way. And when I took a deep breath of air, all I got was chlorine gas. And that's no fun. I'll just tell you right now, that is no fun. It took a while for me to get over that. I thought I was going to die. I did. And I'm enjoying doing this. Glad I did it. Sulfur dioxide canisters that sit here. Fill up the tankers there. That's new. They must have put that in. Well, obviously they did it after I left. Never had that before. Wonder if there's... No, it's empty. Refrigerator. Shovel. Don't worry, I'll cut a lot of this out. You're probably not interested. This was the warm room. It's because it was always warm in here. This is where, man, there's all kinds of stuff going on in here. But we would make the dilution. Anyway, Wow, bring back a lot of memories. You gotta be careful. The tool room. Any tools left? And I remember, well, all kinds of stuff. And you see where everything was supposed to be. Like I said, these are the stairs that I fell off of. Boy, they're steep. Man, I remember it being that steep. That's why I fell. And in here, I'm not going any further because that floor will give way. But this is where I would come up here and test the bleach. Go out there to start it going. Test the bleach in here, make sure it was worthy. So, wow. Look, a mouse. Yeah, I was running down these stairs. Ooh, these are not legal at all. And then I fell. And here, right here. Boom, boing. In fact, that right there is probably from me. Oh, brother. Allied, Allied, it's my company. Allied, Allied, #1 to me. Get there in the morning. Leave when work is done. Allied Universal Corporation. It was crazy. The rail cars, they'd bring them in. You would have, let's see, chlorine cars and caustic cars. We would have to come out and hook up those cars. And there'd be chlorine lines and caustic lines. Now, caustic was a horrible thing. Always, because it would burn you, hence caustic. And I got a lot of scars about that. Okay, I was going to take you down where we would actually run up and down the cars, but there's a little trench right here, and I don't feel like crossing it. But anyway, Allied, this is where I worked. Before God called me into the ministry. Well, even when He called me into the ministry, I was working here. Smelled like bleach. But it paid the bills. And I loved it. I loved it. There's a bolt. There's a bolt. One summer it was so bloody hot, we had a little containment plastic bin, and so me and the boss, we filled it up with water and dove in and played in. It was fun until I had to try to get out, and that was a little more difficult. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to walk around and look around a little more, then I'll start heading back. All right. Boring for you, memories for me. Bye, y'all.